Hey there! So you're a dog owner in Delaware, and you're looking for the right trainer. Well, you've come to the right place. Today we're going to walk through exactly how to find a great one that's a perfect match for both you and your dog.
You know, being a dog owner here in the first state is pretty fantastic, right? There's so many opportunities to get out and explore with your four-legged best friend.
And that's the dream, isn't it? Enjoying all of this completely stress-free. Picture it. Calm walks on the beach, just relaxing at a local cafe, or exploring a beautiful park together. All of that is totally possible when your dog is a happy, well-behaved part of your life.
So here's our game plan. We'll talk about what makes training here in Delaware a little different, how to pick a trainer and a style that works for you, and we'll go over some local costs and rules. And then we'll get to the best part, what life is like with your well-trained companion.
All right, first up, let's get into what makes training in Delaware so unique.
You know, training is so much more than just sit and stay. It's really about getting your dog ready for the real world, whether that's a super busy boardwalk in the middle of summer or a quiet trail where you might see some wildlife. Good manners just give your dog the confidence to handle it all.
Okay, so let's figure out how to find the right expert to help you on this journey.
When you start looking, you're going to see a lot of letters after trainers' names, and it can feel like a bit of an alphabet soup. But they're important. Something like CPDTK means that trainer has passed a big exam on training theory. KPA-CTP tells you they finished a really intensive program on positive reinforcement. And if you're dealing with tougher issues like serious anxiety, a specialist with a CBCCK has that next-level knowledge.
Now, the philosophy you really want to look for is positive reinforcement. The idea is simple but so powerful. You reward the behavior you want to see more of. This does more than just teach commands. It actually builds a much stronger, more trusting relationship between you and your dog. So when you're ready to chat with a potential trainer, it helps to be prepared. You should absolutely ask, what methods do you use? How are you going to create a plan just for my dog? How are we going to track progress? And of course, can you give me a clear breakdown of all the costs involved?
Once you know what to look for in a person, the next piece of the puzzle is deciding on the training format that's going to work best for your life and your dog.
And you've got several options here. Group classes are awesome for socialization and for learning to focus when other dogs are around. Private lessons are perfect for tackling those specific at-home things, like jumping on guests. And then you have more intensive options like board and train or day training, which can offer more hands-on help from a pro.
And the training itself can be tailored to all sorts of goals. Maybe you're just starting a puppy off on the right paw, or you want to build a solid foundation of basic obedience. Or maybe you're working through more challenging things like fear or anxiety. There's help for that too.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the Delaware-specific details that every dog owner here should know.
So what does training typically cost in Delaware? Well, for this year, you can expect a set of group classes to be in that couple $100 range. A more intensive board and train program is obviously a bigger investment. Just keep in mind that these prices can definitely change depending on the trainer's experience and where you are in the state.
So this is where you have to ask yourself, what are my main goals right now and what really fits into my budget? Thinking about these numbers ahead of time can help you figure out what kind of investment makes the most sense for you and your dog. Beyond the cost, being a responsible dog owner means knowing the local rules. The big ones to remember here in Delaware are, there's a statewide 6-foot leash law for public spaces, rabies shots are required, and yeah, excessive barking can actually become a legal issue. Knowing this stuff helps you and your dog be great neighbors.
And hey, once you start training, you're going to want some places to practice. Carousel Park is awesome for working on recall in a safe, fenced area. The trails at Lumps Pond are perfect for practicing polite leash walking around other people. These spots help turn your training sessions into fun, real-world adventures.
And all of this brings us to our final section, which is really the whole point, the amazing payoff for all your hard work.
Because, at the end of the day, this isn't just about teaching commands. It's about the deep connection and the understanding you build with your dog. That's the real prize.
And that bond creates a dog who's confident, calm, and just a joy to have around, whether you're at home or out exploring all the cool stuff Delaware has to offer.
Just take a second and picture it. Friends come over and your dog is relaxed. Your daily walks are actually enjoyable, not a constant tug of war. Bumping into other people and dogs is a pleasant experience. It's just about creating a more peaceful, happy life for everybody, especially your dog.
It really comes down to this. The time and effort you put into training pays you back every single day. you end up with this wonderful companion who can truly be part of your life.
So good luck on your training journey. Having a well-trained dog truly makes life better for everyone. At home with your family, around the neighborhood, and just out in the community. It's a wonderful gift to your dog, and honestly, it's a gift to yourself too.